who wasn't able to make it last week was able to look at the notes from what happened last week.
I am worried by the generalness of the notes that I saw, but nothing being addressed about the comments I saw. Nothing was clarified in a way that made me feel better. So
If you want, I can send you the recording I made, and then you can post it.
I am scared, but that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, basically, racism started with the gods, is what we're getting. Or classism? I don't know. I don't know.
Wait a second.
Classism.
The
That's just
winged
the-
hierarchy was
that's the hoity.
established by Iridessa.
Yeah, hoity-toity older sister who thinks she has everything.
That makes sense.
And-
That's kind of okay. Yeah. Cool.
And there are a bunch of gods trapped in a prison.
Yeah, there was a whole war because there used to be gods who were not winged, and they are now in a prison under volcanoes.
Mm-hmm.
Which chat was that put in? Just so I can look at the notes.
Oh, the notes
one
that I
shot,
posted
11
were in one
One
shot.
channel. That's why.
Yep.
Okay, I had that. I muted that channel because I was.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Yeah, I was doing
Absolutely.
stuff and it kept like pinging at like 1 a.m. for me, and I'm like, please stop. I'm trying to sleep. No.
Sorry about that.
I had just no, you're good. I had just finished like a 10-hour drive and then doing stuff with my family. I'm like, I'm just getting ding, 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 and I was like, I know they're having fun and I'm very happy for them, but
Fair enough. Yeah. We can get the recording to anyone who wants to watch it, and yeah, let me go look at what were the questions that were not answered.
Oh well, no, now that
Satisfactory.
I'm seeing the full thing, I think I'll be able to read it and be good. I just remember.
Okay,
seeing
you
the
were just talking about
times.
like in the...
Yeah,
Gotcha.
the general thing. I didn't realize to check it because my eyes don't see it when it's in that muted form. Just because I guess
You're good. Yeah, we moved our
mentally.
chat.
Okay,
So yeah,
perfect.
there's pretty thorough notes.
Oh, yeah, because
Yeah,
I
you're
put,
right.
like, I briefly mentioned some stuff in the plotting chat. And you were just like, this sounds eventful. And then I put
I
a
was
little
like,
bit
this sounds
that I...
eventful, and then like a snippet, and then I was like, saw nothing again, and I was like, I don't like this because it was a really dramatic snippet. And I was like, what does this mean? But no, yeah, it's good. It's great.
It was kind of dramatic.
And I found
It was.
my dice. So let's go. Also, I found a really cool dice deck, but I'll show you guys that later. Let's go.
Nice.
Okay. Let's see. Did we have last time? Was it Noctis giving us the recap?
thought it was
Last time was
you.
God.
Last time it was me. Okay, I couldn't remember if I had done one. Awesome. Everybody, roll a d20.
Oh no.
Roll for recap.
I need to grab my character and look at it. Oh, not you.
Well, first you need to roll a d20.
Yes.
Okay, Noctis and Mama Kent, rollies. Reroll, both of you. We'll see. who
Okay.
wins.
Wow. Oh, dang it.
All right, Noctis.
Hang on. Dang it.
That's how tonight's gonna go. We're in trouble.
I have spoken.
I don't even remember. So, hang on. Am I recapping the one shot that I wasn't present for, or am I recapping the last session?
Yes,
Your last
please.
session.
Please
If
read
you
it.
want to, you can go to, I think it's in General Hangout. I basically posted what was in my notes.
Oh, it was so
Yeah,
long ago. I don't even
what
remember. It was
happened.
before Thanksgiving. Okay.
Yes. If you would like a quick recap from what I posted, that's like a paragraph or two. It's just, yeah.
No, free recall's good for learning.
All right. Whatever you want to do.
Okay. So I remember we had previously finished the fight with the Chimera, and that was kind of our starting point. Was after that fight. I remember going to Chess and trying to bargain with him about teeth. And ultimately, the teeth were more valuable as gold than they were as teeth, unfortunately, and that my teeth are more valuable. I mean, they are pearly and white. And then we went to the city, which is a very pretty and blinding wall. And Johannes got robbed and then unrobbed, but they had vandalized his map.
I mean,
I got the gold.
I didn't get unrobbed. I'm missing gold.
That's fair. You got partially unrobbed. I sold the teeth that aren't in my mouth, so now I have actual funds. I think I bought alcohol, so I think I have that now, and I'm ready to have like a tooth removed. I still have my wisdom teeth, believe it or not. Both Noctis and me.
I was gonna say, I can't tell if it was Mark or Noctis.
Yeah, I was like, that's a weirdly specific thing to say about your character.
And my tonsils, but Noctis had his removed, so.
Oh, okay.
So that's that situation. That's what I'm remembering right now. If there's anything else that I'm missing, someone else, please.
I think those are the broad strokes. Mama Kent, would you like to fill in any gaps?
Oh, yeah, let me just pull it again. Yeah, it was just the, yeah, we got to Marisfield for some trading. We left Beatrice in the penance gardens where people get turned into plants for their penance. And we got lodging with the lady called Granny Smith. And,
Oh, that's right, we had a sleepover.
yes. Feel free to elaborate unless you want me to just...
No, you're good. I remembered.
Everyone's in one room except Mama because she snores too loud.
Yes. She doesn't know this. Like, I think she's just gonna be like, oh, people woke up earlier than me for some reason. She wakes up.
Know.
She doesn't even know. She just went to bed. She's just like, okay, we're splitting it up like this. Okay, well, I'm heading to bed. And then Kel's like, hang on, we're all going in here. She gets her own room. And I think there was someone was asking about magical objects for like a silence spell, I think is what, I can't pronounce in my head what your fake name is.
Oh yeah.
Kachu.
Just call him Just we'll just go by Aegis.
Aegis? Okay.
He's going through an identity crisis, so it might change a few more times. Who knows?
We love an identity crisis.
I don't know who I am.
You're my son.
Yeah. So everyone, despite the close quarters for everyone except for Mama Kent, you're all able to get a long rest. So please mark that on your sheets if you have not already.
You got a long rest?
Yeah.
I did not. I will mark that now. Use
I think
every
I'm
spell slot immediately.
You've taken a long rest, and you wake up in the morning to the most mouth-watering, delicious smells you've ever smelled. Coming from somewhere downstairs, because you're upstairs in this guest bedroom, and from somewhere below you is coming the smell of the most heavenly food you can imagine.
Not beets?
Yes.
How is this like up like farmer early, or is this like with the?
Ooh, good point, Mama.
Would I
Kent,
be-
when you wake up, you are getting the very first whiffs of it as you realize that Granny Smith, whose first name is actually Irina, is already down in the kitchen getting started for the day.
Gotcha. She starts her day even. Baker's starting even earlier than farmers.
You know, that's actually fair.
Yeah.
'Cause they get up before the sun. And farmers
Mhm.
get up around the sun. So I'm gonna do that thing that you do like as an awkward kid at someone else's house. I'm gonna wait until at least like two other people in the boys' room wake up to go downstairs.
That's right. I didn't.
The voice room.
I didn't even think about it that way.
I will have spent like the part of the night I wasn't sleeping, essentially, or I guess meditating. I will have spent that writing more instruction to my little disciple. And then I would have resummoned the familiar before like sleep part, or I guess before or after sleep. Either way, it's a ritual spell, so it doesn't matter too much. But I'm gonna change the form. It's no longer gonna be a bird. There's like I forget the specific name. There's another one though that like it also flies, but it's a cat. It's a cat with wings.
Sure.
I just feel like it'd be more fun. And he's trying to learn what whimsy is because, as a human, he felt like he probably had some sort of whimsy, but that's also just him projecting things he wants to be. Anyways, so he'll attach his little lesson plan, which is just going to be more like the basics. And this time he's going to, in the note, at the end, it'll be like, don't worry, I won't poof this one back. I realized you probably had no time to write a response if you were going to. Alright. There we go. And it's gonna be just as awkward as that, just in writing. And just
I love
send
it.
the cat
I love
off
it.
the moment it's done. So it'll be gone before everyone wakes up. But that's just before that's a specific thing. Just I want there to he's got a disciple now. A little niece, but he's not
Okay, awesome. Excellent. You have sent your familiar off with more instructions for Macy. I love it.
I think
All right.
Noctis gets up next and goes to go downstairs to grab the food, but falls on his face upon stepping out of bed because his legs are asleep because Kel tranced on top of his legs in the night.
It's
not my fault.
Like,
You're gonna have like dead arm syndrome if that's what happened.
For my legs, yeah, your titanium butt was sitting on them.
Yeah, dude, like your crushed arms, dude. They're gone for it. You're done.
It's fine.
They're out of the count. No, that's not fine. They're no longer functional.
Just carry me.
what is
Pick
going
you up
on?
and like piggyback ride.
Be my legs. You removed my ability to walk from me.
I told you.
See, he's not a morning person.
Walden gets up and y'all get an eyeful because remember he sleeps nude.
Well, so did Pa, so it's nothing new.
Paul or drop.
You all really need to learn about modesty. I say in full nightgown, even though I don't do the sleeping part. I'm in full I just imagine Ebenezer Scrooge in the middle of the night,
Modesty is not bragging about your achievements, right?
I mean, that's
It's about being discreet with what you got.
no, that's not modesty. That's humility. Technically, modesty is about not. I'm trying to put it in a way where you'll understand it immediately, in the way I mean to contextualize it. Modesty is keeping your private bits private.
As fascinating as this conversation is, I'm gonna go get breakfast. I feel like I'm just gonna put it out there. They're closed to breakfast, but not those. He points at you, your Highness. No one. Other respect or whatever.
What do you mean by private bits?
With that, I
I'll just points.
I will hurriedly
Gross.
change, and then I'll just go, put the eggs away so that we can go get eggs, and I'll go and I'll leave.
That's a
What was that about eggs? Out of
Someone has
curiosity.
some small eggs. That's
Oh, I see. Okay.
Welby will get dressed before going out.
I really hope so. We don't want to give this old lady a heart attack or an
He'll like
inappropriate
contemplate just giving you a titanium hand butt spanking, but he doesn't.
Who did
What-
we
Oh,
lose?
who left?
Oh, that was Coral.
Where's Carl?
The DM abandoned us.
Ding dong, the DM's dead. Do 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 do.
She's back.
Ding dong. The...
Discord panicked. You're too powerful.
Oh, she's muted.
Oh, she's still muted. You back?
Yeah.
There's a green circle, but I'm not hearing anything.
Yeah, no audio. I can hear you upstairs, but nothing. Ah, she's dead again. Okay, I keep on getting audio glimpses of the music, and it just sounds like the Disney intro of When You Wish Upon a Star.
When you wish upon a star. Yeah, beautiful. B-E-A.
Hello?
Okay. Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello.
back?
Yes.
You're audible now.
Cool. I'm on my phone now. I moved back there. The Discord apparently disapproved of that conversation so hard it disabled my mic.
But you weren't the one talking.
I know. Doesn't matter. I'm back.
Welcome back.
So, I assume that you have all made your way down to breakfast by this point. Closed.
Yep.
Yes.
Hell
Yeah.
is carrying Noctis, and yeah, that's about it.
You say you're doing it piggyback, or are you doing like Princess Carrie?
Oh, I might do Princess Carrie.
Oh, I was gonna say it's definitely.
No, I'm not doing Princess Carrie. I'm just like, it's over the shoulder, so his butt is just facing forward, and
Oh.
his head is like wobbling. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I think I have a movement in my pinky toes.
No, I think if your legs have been crushed for that long, it's going to take you a couple hours. That's just the residual bouncing that you're feeling.
Welby might,
It's okay. I got you, buddy. I'll take care of you today.
Welby might try to tickle Noctis's foot.
I don't feel anything.
Boy, this guy was almost dead a few days ago. Alrighty. You guys go downstairs where you find what Ma Kent has already figured out because you've been down there for a few hours now while Irina and a couple of other old ladies have also showed up to begin helping with the preparations. And the breakfast table is laid out with a variety of the most whimsical looking delicious treats that maybe are vaguely breakfast and not dessert that you've ever seen. Many little fruity things and sugary things and caramelly things with whipped cream in the shapes of little animals and all sorts of fun stuff. And they're like, okay, here's the deal. We really need honest feedback because we're testing recipes for the festival in a month. So sample as widely as possible.
Welby is gonna clasp his hands together and do that knuckle cracking thing.
I pull
Right.
out my notebook and I start genuinely. I prep a table of like. I go. You want like out of 5, out of 10? Are we doing this on like taste, texture, and design? How do you want this? I'm gonna give it the best.
I think
Honestly-
Noctis. Oh, go ahead.
There's like, and they're like, whatever detail you want to give. There's not a standard scale for this because everybody's taste is so subjective. Just describe the experience you have eating it as well as you can. And if one of them is terrible, be honest.
I think Noctis has the most experience in this regard as the one who has the sweet tooth in the party.
I was gonna say
And I
that's
think-
really fair.
It's been a while since he's gotten a Noctis treat. He's really got a.
It's true.
Can
I think he requests to be switched to Princess Carrie, and he'll like take like a sample, and he'll like cut it in half and give one half to Kel as he's like being carried, and like has the other half, and he like compares notes with him.
Can I
Kel is just everything is just saying needs more beats. That's
Okay, you can't listen to this one. Although, if you want to do a red velvet substitute, those are always great if you have those on hand.
I want to roll perception to see. I want to perceive which ones are the best. I'm going to do this upright.
Ella's also taking little spoonfuls of beets from his pocket and putting it on the food.
Are you doing? Question. Are you doing that openly, or are you doing that like subtly or sneakily?
Are you sneaking beats?
Or is this obvious, or are you going to roll me a sleight of hand?
Oh, Kel's trying to be polite, so I guess I'm rolling a sleight of hand.
And you are carrying me.
I got a 19.
That will be at disadvantage.
I got
Wonderful. My -1 at disadvantage. Let's see what this. What's the worst? That's a 6.
Oh, I was hoping for a 0. That would be the best thing you could have gotten.
Oh, that would have been hilarious.
I think I notice and I go, can I just like give you a look? Kind of like she.
Well, yeah, your mom gives you a look. At the same time that these 3 old ladies all notice and simultaneously reach over and smack your hand with their wooden spoons. They're like, how dare you! You're taste testing. You. No.
Could I do an insight check to see what they might be missing in the sweets?
Sure, go ahead. Do an insight check, and Johannes can do his perception check.
I got a 19 on my perception.
If you get an @1, then you agree with Kel that it needs beats.
I only got an 11, so I think they're great.
Yep, you seem like super amazing. And then I think, Johannes, you were trying to find the best one?
Well, I was trying to, while I was going through, I was trying to perceive what were the best in shape. This is for while I'm tasting. If you want me to roll a different thing, like this is for me to give accurate assessments and,
Oh, okay. Sure, I won't narrate that then for you, but yeah, you're able to give a really good assessment of and write some pretty detailed observations for someone who's never specifically tried to analyze food before necessarily.
I grew up rich. I have a palate to an extent.
Yeah, but you haven't necessarily had homework about that.
No, that's very fair. It's gonna be like
so you do a pretty good job for someone who's never done this academically before.
I'm just gonna go. I know from what I've read that this one is just a little bit too much butter, maybe less, and I don't know. Just like he's just doing this. He's like, otherwise perfect, delicious. Not that, and I'm pointing at the one with the beets. I'm just like, that's terrible. But that's probably the beets.
They throw the one with the beets into the furnace. They're like, horrible.
Kel cries. Oh, Kel actually goes and just puts his hand in it and grabs it.
No!
Kel.
Hey, will you please control your boy?
Kel.
But the beets! Right. Sorry, Ma.
They'll be okay. Look, we have more beets, but right now we've been asked to help them. You like help? We gotta give an honest. We can't. Yeah, but they want honest feedback without the beet.
It's too spicy.
I look in disbelief. I was like, spicy.
And I look at him and I say, "Put me down."
You know what?
Put me down this instant.
I'll just drop you.
Still no feeling in your legs.
He's just crawling. He's like, no.
Irina looks at you, Kel, and she's like, look, Kel, if you must eat beets, you will go and do that outside, not in the kitchen. No offense to your beets, but this is a confectionery place. Beets. No.
Kel looks over to Johannes. Do you still have any beets? I'm kind of running low and I'm hungry.
I never had any beets. And
Kel just he goes outside, shuts the door, and you can hear him kind of crying.
I look at Mama.
Well, Mama Kent
go,
was telling him that she has beets, but
I look at Mama Kent,
have you?
Has he only ever eaten beets? Only beets?
Well, not only beets, but
I write in my notebook constructs plus beats equals question mark. I'm like, I love beats.
It's been his favorite since he was a boy.
I think after eating so many treats, Nock just regained strength in his legs from the sweets.
What are you, anti-diabetic?
My blood runs on sugar.
Oh, you're probably blood. You're hypoglycemic.
That's right. That's canon now. I am hypoglycemic.
Oh no.
Oh, I will say this. I love all of these. Just FYI, I love all of them.
Excellent.
There was one treat I always loved. It's not something that gets sold to children, but it's like, have you had what's it called? The chocolates with alcohol in them. I can't remember what they're called. But like, I had a sweet, like a little cake once where they had a little bit of rum inside of it, and it was. Yes, I had a rum.
Creatively named. Yes, we don't really do that. We're more of the candies and we are definitely catering towards children here. We don't do.
Oh, okay. I do love these though.
Yeah, well, good. We pride ourselves in the ways that we make. If you are going to be back in the area at the first fall festival, you have to come find us. We have
It's a little hard to make out what you're saying, DM.
Yeah, very sharply muffled.
Hello.
It's there, but you're still.
It sounds like you're screaming from underwater at like a public pool.
Could you put your headphones in your phone?
No.
Okay.
Most phones don't have access to that nowadays.
My phone guy could do that actually, but
I mean, I don't have headphones that can plug into a phone.
Okay.
Sorry. I can try getting back on the computer here in a second. Let me try that. Alright. Hang on.
What would Johannes' preferred type of sweet?
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
much better.
Beautiful.
Woo! Okay, great. I just needed a break.
So these are specifically like confections, like baked goods, correct?
Yes, baked goods and like spun sugar sculptures and things like that.
So is there like marzipan?
Yes.
Oh, I want some of that right now. Why would you say that?
Because I had a brick of marzipan this afternoon.
Oh, you're a monster.
No, it was at Aldi's. Like it's not as good as like marzipan, but it was marzipan.
Yeah.
You just said Aldi, and that took me back.
Anyways, I feel like whatever marzipan confections there are here, like I don't know, like a little traditional, like just like a dining room table made of marzipan. That would be his preferred thing. He would like marzipan because he is an old soul. I love marzipan.
Awesome. After a little bit, they do start to clear off the table. They're like, okay, great, this is good. We're going to fix the things that have too much butter and whatever. And our shop is going to be opening soon, so we do have to pack it up here, but you are welcome to take your time getting on your way. Is there anything else you need in the meantime?
Well, nothing I can think of. This was great. I love food.
Most people do. Most people.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna shake her hand and I'm gonna drop 5 silver in her hand when I shake her hand and say thank you very much for your hospitality.
I think Nock just doesn't do exactly 5 silver, but he'll tabulate the exact cost of all the sweets in his head and pay them out that he ate.
I have no sense of cost, so I just know 5 silver was a lot of food that I got from that one guy earlier, and so I'm like, this is sweets, and she put us up for the night. Obviously, she also dealt with my kid snoring all night. This is worth it.
Welby's gonna double check and see if any of these are in the knitting circle.
Oh, any of the other ladies?
Yes.
No,
Or
this
are
one's
they-
in the knitting circle. Irina is someone from Small Village that knew Mama Kent from before. And then the other two ladies, Lilac and Magnolia, are completely new to all of you except for Irina. They're just her business partners.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure to like get their names and like chat them up a little bit while politely stuffing my face excitedly because this is all good food. Oh yeah.
Other than the knitting circle, is there any information you're trying to get out of them?
No, I'm just being polite.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, Johannes and Noctis, you can both mark off 5 silver from your money inventory.
Already done. I am so
Yo-
poor.
Johannes overpaid, but I just ate a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Need to find a book on economics.
Oh, and finally, as the little old ladies are off to do their business and stuff, and you guys are finishing up, and Chess is like, well, I have not eaten that good in a long time.
It was very good. I know I'm usually a volume eater rather than or wait, there's a Q word. There's a word that starts with Q.
Quantity?
Quantity over quality.
Yeah. Yeah, those words.
Mm-hmm. This was quality.
Oh, very.
All right. So,
I hand another jar of beets over to Cal. I just like I make him bend over so I can pat him on the cheek and just be like, "Look, it's all right." So just like hand you the bar. He said he might be. Yeah.
oh yeah,
Can't react in the moment, but that is what is happening.
I'm gonna comfort your boy.
Yes.
I'm very offended the confectionaries by putting beats on their candy.
Yes.
Pickled beets, no less.
Pickled beats, no less. Oh,
Yes.
anyway. So, just like, all right, so you guys, what's the plan from here? We still headed by cart north?
Yeah,
One of the cloud barges.
I think we posited that going by cart was cheaper. I'm not exactly sure on
Depends
that.
on how much you pay for like food and lodging on the way. Because the barge is faster. But that's up to you guys. I'm getting paid out of the way.
What do you guys think? Maybe we can ride the airship back after, except I don't know what we're doing after.
None of us do. Let's do what we can afford and works.
Are we
Sounds
going?
good.
Are we bringing? I missed. Are we we're doing something inside the city, or is this something where we're leaving? Do we need? I forget.
Well,
I'm just figuring out what's with Beatrice.
above
If we're
the
leaving
table.
Beatrice for a bit.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
we had talked about potentially leaving Beatrice.
I mean, we
No.
did leave Beatrice in the like overnight, but I don't think we talked. I don't know that we talked about it, or if we did, then my brain zoned out at that moment.
I know, well, because there were. I don't think there was an option to get Beatrice into where we needed to go next.
Technically, you guys did not ask about that.
You know, that's fair. I've never traveled with the beat. I've also never traveled. in this.
You guys start wondering about having to leave Beatrice behind, and Chess is like, "Oh, hey, you know, like the cloud barge, like it's a barge. It's in the sky. It's a barge. You can bring a card on it."
Nice.
Well, let's bring. All right,
Mark
then that answers that question.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not as much. We might want to, I guess, bring some dirt with us, but it'll only be for like days. So
Right. Dirt. That's a
once
thing.
we get to the islands, there's plenty of dirt.
Right, but if we go along the ground in the cart, there will be dirt.
Well, if we put dirt in the cart.
Just a load of dirt. We could do that.
Well, how much dirt does Beatrice require?
I'm gonna look at Ma Kent.
That's who I'm.
I mean, she's got to be able to shimmy in there.
So she has to be fully covered.
Does she need it, or is it like those lady that buries her turtles every year?
Have
I look at
we
Noctis
asked?
and I go, what?
Oh, I guess not everyone knows about that.
Sorry, this what?
Oh, there's this lady who owns these box turtles, and apparently she buries them every year, but it's slightly, she just does it.
Okay.
Like
But we can
it's
always ask Beatrice. She might know.
I say that's
Yeah.
perfect. We should go ask
Oh yes, you've been able to chat with her.
Or
Beatrice.
yeah, I mean, I
says-
can't ask her, but like
I can ask her.
you. Alright. Back to the Penance Gardens.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Do we see the same guards that I handed the jar of beets to?
Yeah, they're on duty again. They give you a friendly nod.
I wave. I've
Dude,
eaten a lot of sugar this morning. I'm a little. I'm starting to understand why Noctis liked sweets as much as he did.
you never even had any of the Noctis treats. You don't know what you were missing out on.
I did. I did not like them.
I think that statement more than anything has hurt their friendship the most.
They're like those.
No, I
they're
think
those
it was
humble
finding out you
candies. They're-
murdered my uncle.
No, you don't understand.
That was it.
It was that statement you made just now.
Everybody make a perception check.
perception check.
No. 9.
9.
Oh, a 5.
12.
Perception. Architecture.
Oh, is that
Okay.
what it is?
Well, in that case, you all only notice as you guys are walking in after a second. Let's see. Well, just Noctis, you notice Chess putting an envelope into his pocket, or folded up sealed piece of paper, not an envelope necessarily.
And I didn't see him get paper from anywhere, right? Like,
Right, you did not see him acquire this. You've only noticed just now. You don't know where this came from.
I just look at him in the eyes and I just say interesting, and I don't like say what I'm saying interesting to, but I just say it to his
He
face. So he
maintains eye
doesn't-
contact. He's like, I'm very interesting, yeah.
I look at them hearing this conversation. I'm like, they're on your own time. We're trying to get to Beatrice.
I'll flirt
I'm not
whenever I
flirting with
want.
this old man.
You're not.
No! Oh my gosh. Ugh. I mean, respectfully.
I write
It's
in my
fine.
book, not flirting? Question mark? No.
All due respect, but yikes.
I do go, ouch, under my breath.
I don't look a day over 23.
I look at him and I go, no, that's not true.
Oh, let's find that beat.
You look at least
Beatrice.
50.
Yes, because you've known me for 30-something years.
Yes, but I'm saying you look at least 50, and not an elven 50. A tiefling
I don't-
50.
tieflings don't really get wrinkles or anything until they're like in their 80s.
I'm like pointing at him, and I'm just like, then what is that? Obvious laugh.
That's sugar,
lines
and I
in
wipe
his-
it off.
He's just got distinguished crow's feet.
I wipe the sugar off there too.
It
You got
doesn't-
sugar on your eyes. Anyway,
I really like sweets.
okay. Beatrice is right where you guys left her, snuggled in the dirt.
Hey, Beatrice, I cast message.
Yeah.
How much dirt
morning.
do you require? Yes, good morning. I'm so sorry. How much dirt do you require for your rest? Is it necessary?
Oh, like it is occasionally necessary. It's more comfortable, kind of like a bed. I could go without for a while. But I would need to be watered if it was more than like a day.
So you could make do if we were just making sure to maintain you with water.
Where are we going?
Well, we're looking at going into the sky, and we're trying to figure out exactly how much dirt we might need to transport versus if there's another method. And if you can take watering in place
Yes,
temporarily, we
I
can
mean,
make
yes.
it work.
I'll be fine without just water for a bit. Kind of like how you guys can camp and sleep on the ground for a little bit, but it's nice to have a bed and get a real good night's sleep.
That makes perfect sense. I look at everyone and I go, Beatrice can make do with just water, but she will want dirt very much when we get to where we go.
I guess then we're gonna inquire about a sky barge.
Beatrice wiggles out of the dirt.
Yeah, Mama Cat's
guess-
just been like patting her, like, you know, leaves, you know. Honestly, Mama Cat was probably like chatting at her, like not knowing that you were doing message and just being like, "Oh, good morning, Beatrice, and how did you sleep?" And you like saying all this stuff while.
Is there
Adorable.
a specific type of treat you like, Beatrice? Like a special kind of dirt or like fertilizer additive?
I mean, I enjoy the variety that I get when we're out traveling. I didn't have a lot of variety before. We were just, on the farm. It's been very exciting to try new dirt.
I feel that. I understand. I very much empathize with that.
I can sometimes just taste the dirt as we go along because, my roots rolling around.
Interesting. Have you liked anywhere's dirt better than anywhere else's?
Well, definitely the forest was good. The glistering woods had some really good dirt. Graveyard, where we pulled your friend out of the ground, not so much. Bit sour.
Understandable. Did it taste weird knowing that there was like dirt that had a second version of Kel or not Kel in it? Did it
I'm not
taste
sure that
familiar?
affected the flavor of the dirt.
Fair.
I did not taste Kel.
I just write did not taste Kel.
Just nothing else on the page. Just
Excellent, though. Even though there won't be dirt, I do think the sky will be very exciting.
It'll definitely be new.
To travel along, but it's just the dirt flavors.
I don't imagine you've been in the sky very often.
Ever. I'm a beat.
DM, how long is the flight from where we are gonna get on the sky barge to where we're going?
It's a little over 2 days, whereas if you were traveling by foot, it would take you guys about 2 weeks.
Gotcha. Okay, good to know.
Well, what's the pricing?
It was 2 gold per person.
Oh,
That's why I kept exactly 2 gold on my person. Hope everyone else has their gold.
Well,
We should have enough for that. Y'all got paid for the owlbear.
Yes, and
I have to pay.
Yes. That's how life goes. You have to pay for things to get anywhere. It's fine though. I paid for all the supplies for this trip, so you should have more than enough to pay for what you need.
I did keep you safe from the Chimera. Cal's just smiling really big.
I look at him and I go, "No, you kept yourself safe from the Chimera. I was not touched by the Chimera. I hid behind." And
Me.
I point at Welby, and I
Hide behind
hid
him.
behind Welby.
I hid behind you, Kel.
So you know,
Why is this what the?
It was defense as a group. It wasn't really, defending me over everyone else. It was a group effort. We did a lot of attacking and defending. But it's only 2 gold. You can afford that. I'm the one who spent all the gold on tents and things.
What are we talking
what did I spend
about?
all my gold on? Now that I'm thinking back,
Yes.
I got those from the shed. What the hell did I spend all my
you
gold?
spent some money on some alcohol.
Right. For some reason, I bought a lot of liquor. Damn it, I had a reason for it. Yes, I did. I know what it's for. It's for lighting things on fire. I'm fine with this.
Wait. Oh,
I got
Hey,
mine
so
out
it's
for
not
tooth
large.
extraction.
bet.
Yeah.
So we're headed to the Skyport?
yep. Let's head for the Skyport.
I much prefer the Skyport option, so I am glad that we decided on that. I did not want to take the 2-week trek, but forget sometimes how slow it is traveling with groups. No offense, it's like not your fault.
I mean, that's just the way it is to travel with a group.
Yeah,
I'm assuming, and
I don't do that a lot.
Point at him, like, you look more like the kind of loner who travels faster and quieter by yourself.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't do groups a lot. I'm just getting paid really well for this.
See, that's the part I'm excited about.
It should be. All right. Is there anything that you as a group would like to do before you go to the Skyport and embark?
There's something I would like to know. Is Welby's dad your patron?
No.
Okay.
Oh, that would have been. He's just like, yes.
No. Ugh.
I had to ask. I mean, hey.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, like, he's paying me for this job. He's like lowercase p patron. He's not like a patron, not the one I like give the birds to.
So, like, if I were to have him as my patron, I could, like, throw out some dancing lights or whatever, but if I had your patron, I could do some cooler stuff, in theory.
Probably. I'm not sure Puckles is like qualified.
I just shoot a look over at Welby. I don't say anything.
I'm not sure Lord Lutesword is qualified to be a magic patron.
Understood.
You can ask him, I guess.
I'm just muttering
But
under my
no.
breath. Or you could just do some practice, That's kind of a spell that can work. You don't need a patron. You can just scheme.
Look, not all of us
offended
can
like every
afford-
other wizard in the world is at warlocks and sorcerers.
Hey, not all of us can afford a fancy school, wizard boy.
I didn't go to a school.
Yeah, but you have private tutors, I'm guessing.
Who would do that?
Even worse. I've never been to a school in my life.
I just look at him and I just look so sad and I just go, "Do you want me to teach you to read?"
Can't read.
Oh,
He-
okay then. And I look at Kel and I'm like, and I don't say anything and I just keep going and I'm just thinking, wait, if you can learn to read and not go to school, how did he go to school and not learn to read?
Man, that's where I missed it.
What did he
Kel
do
sees the
there?
look you're making, and he's like, he explained this to you.
He just looks so, I look so confused. I'm just like, how did he not learn to read? Is this not a universal thing? Do people learn different?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Kel's gonna look at Welby and be like, hey, Welby, I'll arm wrestle you. If I win, you pay my 2 gold.
An arm wrestle is not worth 2 gold.
Hey,
Like an arm wrestle is
pay
like
your-
coppers.
I'll pay you 2 gold for a lock of hair.
Kel like just plucks it right out and hands it.
Welby,
A lock of hair?
He said a lock of
A lock
hair.
of hair.
And I-
It's
and
not
I-
just one
I
hair.
come up with
I
a
don't-
belt knife, and I saw his willingness, and I'm like, "You still want to sell a lock of hair? It's more than a single hair."
No, Kel has like a handful of hair.
Oh, you just
He,
like,
like,
rip
just-
out a handful of hair?
He's got a little bald spot.
Welby like had his hand out to try and stop, but like
Lily.
I had a knife to make it clean, and you're just like bald spot, and I'm just like,
How much for all the hair?
ah.
For all your hair?
Yeah.
I
Well-
look at Chess and I go, oh no. I say that aloud. I just go, oh no.
Hair
Oh, no,
grows
what?
back. It's not like teeth.
Welby,
It's not a monster.
How much?
Kel, Kel, do you understand exactly what you are selling?
Hair.
No, do you
No.
understand what people can do with your hair?
It's true. You should probably know. Yeah, hair can be used in spells and stuff. People could scry on you and find you and stuff. If you're trying to hide from anyone,
They can cast
then I guess you
curses on
probably wouldn't want to do.
They can use it as a target. They can use it to imbue your essence into things, making people think that it's you. There's a lot. Your hair can be used as a spell component for a lot of things. And I point at Chess and I go, and he's gonna give it to the Fae.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't got any problems with the Fae.
No. It's not about whether or not you have problems with the Fae. It's just some of them very much enjoy mischief. And I don't mean, and point at Noctis, that kind of mischief. I mean like mischief.
True.
Like, they think it would be funny if your skin changed colors every day, or like
That would be fun.
into a giant mood ring, or you weren't able to lie ever again, or worse for you,
Well,
were
I
never
don't
able
write-
to tell
I
the
don't-
truth ever again, and only lies come out of your mouth. Like, you should be very, very
Oh.
careful about what you give to people.
Or maybe they might make it so that doorknobs just don't work for you.
They might make it to where
One time-
anytime you talk to women, all that comes out are insults.
One time I got cursed, I couldn't say the names of any colors for a month. It became really hard to communicate, actually.
Dang.
Huh.
Did that
Well,
apply to people's names too that were named after colors?
Unfortunately.
Dang.
how much for the full head of hair? I just need to know.
Who's named after a
And gold.
color?
I met violets.
I thought you were
Most
talking
people who are named
about-
after flowers are named after colors. And it's 10 gold, Kel. I'll give you 10 gold for if I can shave your head.
10 gold and I could be a different color every day. Deal.
That's not.
What?
Ah,
All right.
I think it's worse than not being able to read. It's not being able to read between the lines.
You know what? I did my due diligence. We did tell him. So anyway, I'll cover your. We're not gonna stop. We'll get on the barge and I'll shave your head once we're there.
This
Okay.
is like, Mama Kent's still in the front of the cart. Just
I lean into Chess and I'm like, it might be funnier if you don't shave the whole head, just most of it, and leave weird patches.
Well, that would be funny. Should I write a word on the back of his head?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, yes. And I'm like leaned in whispering this because this feels like all the friendship shenanigans I read about in my youth novels.
What should it say? What should it say?
Just go, ooh,
You guys know
think
better.
about it.
We'll-
Think about it, yes.
Okay, you think about it and tell me when you've got it.
All right. You guys head to the skyport where there are elevators going up and down. There are large platforms because they are taking shipments of stuff. So you're able to just roll right onto one when you get to your spot in line and go on up. Chess secures you guys passage on one of the sky barges headed towards the Yellow Islands. Everyone who's paying their own way, mark off 2 gold.
Dun dun dun.
Wait,
That's everybody but Kelly.
who's
Yeah,
not? Oh, yeah, that's why. I was like, who's not?
Do we
paying?
gotta pay extra for the cart and Beatrice, or is it just strictly per person?
The cart plus Beatrice, those are counted as one thing, as if it's like a cart and horse.
Gotcha. And how much is that?
Beatrice, a regular passenger. That would be the same as 1 passenger, though. So that is 2 gold for the cart and Beatrice together.
Johannes
I'll-
is paying for me as well. I'm joking.
True. I only had enough money for myself. I am now the poorest member of the party.
What happened to your
Are you
money?
sure?
I don't know. That's what I was trying to figure out.
You didn't spend all of it on booze.
No, I know. That's why I'm very confused.
You should still have at least like
Something-
80.
Something may not have saved on your end then, Andrew.
That makes sense if it didn't save. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Let me put that back because I just realized. Wait,
You should have like
why am I
one
missing
more
this?
gold than I do, and I have like
Yeah.
No,
102.
I should have at least 1 less than you. Remember, because I got robbed.
You
by
did
a
get
fairy or
robbed.
something.
It's
You have-
fair.
How
Okay.
much do you have?
I have like 102 and like 1 silver.
Yes. Okay. Let me see if that saves. It did. Okay.
Okay.
I was like,
please-
that's why I was so
please have the
confused.
money.
I was like, where is all my gold?
Yeah, you haven't bought enough yet to have lost all that gold.
I know, because I didn't even buy the tents and camping stuff. They were just in a shed. That's why I was sitting here and I was like, I bought all these things, and I was looking and I was like, no, I didn't. What did I do with it all? I was confused.
You guys are set up on the cloud barge, which it is like a large platform. It's like almost a courtyard built out of really sturdy wood, but surrounded by what appears to be a large pink cloud. So like it's clear on top so you can see the sky, but around the edges and across the bottom, it's as if this platform is being carried by a cloud. A pink one. It's not pink because of the sunset. This is middle of the day. It's just a pink cloud. And you guys get set up in your little corner of this area in between, people have parked their carts and stored their luggage and things. And there's tables and benches that people have set up at for the day here.
DM, would you say that the people who are like loading the ship and are like manning the ship look like, I don't know, like, what's the best word? Like deckhands on like land ships as we would think of them? Like, not pirates, but like that kind of like sailory vibe? Or would it be a different kind of vibe?
A similar vibe to that with a little bit, there's a few differences.
Cool.
Mostly in like
I notice a
kind of
bad
equipment they're using and stuff.
Perfect. I notice a bad tattoo on one of them, and I go up to chest, and I just go, let's do the word regrets, but we'll misspell it so it says regrets. Just make it say no regrets.
You got it. All right. He reaches into one of his pouches and pulls out a set of razors, and he looks at you, Kel. He's like, ready?
10 gold.
All right, and you're like sure about this, right?
10 gold is 10 gold.
Okay. I was like, I mean, that's math.
I've double checked. We're good to go then. All righty. He like he gets your cloak around your shoulders like a barber to try protect you a little from the hair. And to use it to catch it all, and he just starts shaving your head.
I have an unseen servant ritually cast to like sweep up after and things. It's cleaning up the hair so it's not like all over the deck afterwards.
Chess has a specific bag that he will be putting it in. So
I've just imagined
is
the
on-
unseen servant is like brushing it up and putting it into the little bag.
Is this on the barge or while waiting to get on?
this is on
In
the
the barge.
barge.
Okay, yeah. Mama Kent is fully just taking in the sights, walking around the barge, and is not aware of any of this going on.
She just comes back and you know what? With the height difference, she might not even be able to read it unless he like angles his head.
What does it say? I need to know.
Kel, please make a perception check.
Oh, lovely. I can do that. Bum, 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 bum. Natural 1 for 3.
I am giggling.
You
That is
are
perfect.
so bald.
Kel is like feeling his head, but obviously missing the pieces that are still there. And it's just like, oh.
The places where he has left the words "no regrets" are
Oh, that's what's on my head. Lovely.
they're close enough to your head that you miss it when you're feeling, because there's still there's little stubble, but it's visible for sure.
I love it. I love it. This
Everyone
is
else
great.
can read it, but rubbing your head, you don't find it. Incredible, yeah. And you've added your 10 gold, and Chess hands that over as he packs up his bag of hair. Then he looks at Noctis. He's like, Ruth?
Oh, right now? Sure. Yeah, let me get drunk. And I
Just
pull out.
checking.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll start getting drunk for it. And then I pull out the various liters of like whiskey or like vodka or whatever they've made is the moonshine, and I just start just like drinking it.
A lucrative bunch for me.
Constitution check. I will go sit next to Welby as he cries at his hands just a little bit, and I go, from what I've read, this is how camaraderie is built. Nothing to cry about. So far, it seems like Hell has made himself a willing scapegoat for the shenanigans and things.
Look, from all the stories I have been told, this has more consequences than getting someone pregnant.
Your signature.
I go, I mean, technically,
He strikes
yes.
a
So
Like, both more and heavier.
I tried to explain to him exactly what he was doing selling his hair to the Fae, especially one who is a patron who can grant magical power. But I don't think it mattered to him. It seems like he really, really wants gold for some reason.
I mean, I do too. I want to buy a
Yours doesn't seem
huge house.
destructive and I don't know. He seems to have some sort of weird goal in mind. You have an actual realistic goal. He's just like, give me all the gold. I don't know why though. Maybe he's gotten gold hungry ever since seeing more than he's ever seen in his whole life.
Above table, I'm pretty sure that a giant house is more expensive than a diamond, but
Not if we're doing this right, because we
Not
can just-
pursuing it to the detriment of the rest of your life, though.
yeah.
At least not in the same way.
Yeah, do you know why he wants all this gold? Is he also trying to buy a big house?
He hasn't said anything to me, and I can't think of what Beats would have to do with a giant house.
You know, that's fair.
But him, like, I can weirdly understand him doing this. But Noctis,
I don't know why Noctis is doing it, but frankly,
I mean, Blanco, I guess.
Hey,
Need to practice that.
I lost valuable items after being imprisoned, and they were very nice.
So you're losing. So you're losing more valuable items.
I'm losing a wisdom tooth, which you normally fall out of most people. Or not fall out. Most of the time they get infected, and most people have to be removed painfully. I have managed to keep mine, but they're actually not very useful because I've taken very good care of my teeth, so I'm going to get rid of one of them.
he's also
I don't understand.
Jess
Oh yeah.
leans over and looks at you and he's like, "You want me to take a wisdom tooth?"
He has your canine tooth in his pliers. You're like, you
No.
didn't even notice.
Are not all
He
of my
takes
teeth
it and you
created
get a
equally?
negative modifier to your wisdom score.
That's what I was just about to say. Here goes the -10 for you.
Not
Hang on.
all teeth are created equal, and not all teeth are wisdom teeth. I look.
When
if you
I
just
say
want
wisdom teeth,
wisdom-
are you thinking? What teeth are you thinking of when I say wisdom teeth?
You got lower charisma.
the ones in the very back.
Yeah, and they're called wisdom teeth because they grow in later in life than the most of your adult teeth. That's why they're called that, right?
Right, but I could see a Fae
Well,
taking the name of it and doing something with it.
look. The reason you guys call them wisdom teeth may or may not be propaganda to lower your guard.
Damn it.
Be very interested in this.
look,
What do you mean?
I'm not a bad guy.
Okay,
I'll take
a
but I
molar
think-
then.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna recommend. It's like not gonna be show up in your smile, but also it's not a wisdom tooth.
Oh,
Just different. It's a different deal. A little more potent.
I think at this point, Noctis is super sloshed.
Well,
He'll keep-
glad I covered that before you were too far gone.
He'll keep drinking just a little bit more, not to like blackout stage, but just before blackout stage.
if I were DM, I would have you make some sort of roll to see if you do that.
Constitution save.
Okay. Yeah, that's a
Not-
Constitution save, man.
Oh, Noctis knows how to control his liquor, though.
I
Dang
don't
it.
believe you.
This is great. This is no.
He has an addictive
You're trying to get-
personality.
No, you don't.
You are unconscious.
Is that the amount of drinks before I go into blackout stage that I am close to?
I
You
think
drank half
pass
your
out.
booze.
I think you pass out during this conversation.
I drank 2 liters of extremely high potent alcohol.
You're going to die. You should.
I drank a soda bottle's worth.
You should really be wishing that
Yep.
you only had to drink a little bit so you can make it last. But all right.
You said you could hold your liquor. So you're unconscious and you're down half your alcohol, but that's okay. He passes out, and Chess just starts. He pulls out some like ropes and stuff, and just starts tying him up, just in case he wakes up during the procedure.
I have my unseen servant assist him, however he needs.
He's just like, yeah, this is gonna hurt real bad when he wakes up.
Mama Cat like starts to walk back and then just
You see,
She walks up to see her
Baldy.
son has no regrets. Shaved his in the back
she
of her
doesn't even notice. She just like is looking like looks the vague direction. Like doesn't
Oh,
you know she's far enough away. She just sees that there's some, like stuff going on with ropes, and she goes, "You know what? I'll take another tour
She's
around."
like, I've seen this before. I'm not dealing with it, and turns around.
I like walks in now. Guys, people keep laughing at me when they turn. Do I look bad bald?
I look at him and I go, "You look kind of like that one guy in your village. What was his name? Lax.
Oh.
Lax Lathan or something like that. I don't remember. I only met him the one time.
Well, I think he was a pretty good-looking guy.
I mean, he was really,
Maybe they're just jealous.
he was really bald.
and
Yeah.
makes yours look bigger without any hair.
How long does it take for hair to grow back?
Months. It also
It
depends. on-
depends on if you give it to Faye or not.
And that's fair.
Quick
You really have a
question.
problem with the back, as far as I know.
Looking at Kel's head, does it look like a normal head?
It's pointed as a serial number.
Make a perception check. You know, the weird thing about this head is that it has no regerts shaved into the
It's been long enough that Mama Kent comes back and
You come back as Chess is yanking the tooth out of Noctis's skull and then, like, turns his head to the side so the blood doesn't drown him. He's just like, got it!
All right, and I
Well,
take
we-
Noctis's alcohol and I like pour it in his mouth to disinfect. And I go, can't have him get an
Noctis, you
infection.
wake up in a lot of pain.
Also, probably still tied with rope.
Oh yeah, he's still tied up.
is everything all right? Wait, are we all changing? She looks at Kel. I thought we needed to avoid our names. I thought our appearances were fine. Or do we need to change our appearances now?
No, your son was just selling what he looks like because he wants a lot of money for some reason.
And she's just seeing the front at the moment, so she's not seeing the back yet.
I got a nat 20 to undo the ropes.
Here,
Sits up
roll
and
that
they
at
fall.
disadvantage. You have to roll that at disadvantage
Oh, you're
because you're so
you're very
drunk,
drunk.
and just had a tooth removed.
I would
However,
really,
I have done this many
I
times.
would really like it if you got a second nat 20 because that'd be hilarious. But
Dang.
instead,
You
imagine
try,
it
you just
works.
fall over.
It doesn't. You're drunk.
My legs don't work again.
It's just because they're tied up. Here, let me hold still.
They don't work anymore. Kel was
Stop
sitting on
moving.
me.
I command my
No one's getting
unseen
you.
to tighten the knot as
No.
to make it harder. He's unseen. No one knows.
Chess is trying to untie him.
Every time he like
Stop
leaves a knot, it reties, and he's just like, "What?"
Kel did this to
You know what?
me. He tried to release again.
He sees knots being retied, and he's just like, you know what? I guess you're stuck for now.
Yeah.
Just
Sorry.
assumes it's Faye just because where we're at. It's like,
I like turn over so my hands are like pointed towards him, and I like flop one of my hands like stone.
Oh yeah, here you go. He hands
Thank
over the
you.
luck stone, which is, it's got some twine wrapped around it to turn it into a necklace.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
I
you're
bet
welcome.
if you could have traded one of your eyes, he could have put that in its place.
Welby is going to. He's like, he's going to stand up. This is a big word, but I cannot countenance this, and he will leave.
Meanwhile, Mama Kent is like taking a closer look at Kel's head, like just noticing. She's not. I don't think she's even noticing like what it's spelling out. She's just noticing the tufts of hair and being like, "It's like the time your pa tried to cut your hair." There's a reason he only did it the once.
It'll probably grow back.
Probably.
I mean,
It can be weird, but like,
he did sell his hair.
she's not usually super strict about people like keeping their hair bald after she buys their hair.
So I can sell more hair once it grows.
I look at him
Maybe.
and I go, "What is your obsession with money, Kel?"
Yeah.
I'll talk about that later. We can talk about that later. How long will it take me to get 5,000 gold if I sell my hair every time it grows back?
I would like to roll an insight check.
Yeah, roll your insight check. And Chess is like, I'm not gonna lie, man. There's kind of okay. I only give your hair to my patron. There's kind of a diminishing return on the hair after the one head of it, because
What, diminishing return?
That means you're
Like,
not going to get nearly as much the next time. With my 17
I'm not paying 10
insight.
gold for this again because it's not as valuable next time.
Well, what if I'm a different color?
It's still your hair. You already sold all your hair, so next time your hair grows in, it's not as valuable. I'm like,
Not all of it. There's still patches. You didn't do a very good job.
fair enough, but it's enough. It's enough hair that like
I thought we were taking all of it.
You got your 10 gold. 10 gold is 10 gold.
I look and I
But
say,
I wanted
if
all
it was
my
more,
hair.
if it was a more literal deal, well, you got the 10 gold and they got less hair than you technically bargained for. If you truly give up all your hair, you are gonna have to be shaved.
It's
A deal is a deal, and I said, you take all of it. I don't think your patron would be happy if you don't.
I think she'd be pretty happy with this, actually.
No, I think very much this was a better deal for the patron than originally bargained for.
Oh yeah, she would love this.
Yes.
Why?
Because it's
Ma,
fun.
why?
Anyways, 17 insight. Why do you need 5,000 gold? What would 5,000 do for a poor farm boy?
That's a great question. I don't know how insight would let you know unless you can read my mind.
Oh no! It's more like to the DM. Like, what would I assume 5,000 gold could be used for a farm boy? What is 5,000 gold? That's more than his village is worth.
Yeah, that's like, does he want to buy small village? Does he want to start a beat empire? Does he the possibilities are so wildly out of the norm for what you know of Kel that you just, even with a good insight, you know that he seems really like committed to whatever this is. He's really determined.
Hell, I don't know how many beet farms you're trying to buy, but there's surely better ways.
Why am I going to buy beet farms?
Well, 5,000 gold is enough to buy so many small villages and all the land adjacent.
Oh, yeah. Buy beet farms. Okay.
What are you trying to buy? Maybe I can help.
Yeah, 5,000 gold.
I'm keeping a promise.
Different things.
I'm keeping two promises, actually.
I look at Mark Kent and I'm like, what? You promised to buy small village?
Are you like mouthing that?
No, I whispered it at you.
Well, like you're saying.
I said,
just like,
did he try? Did he promise to buy small village or something?
That would be a ridiculous thing to promise. I also don't know what he's. It wasn't a promise that I know about. But... What did you say?
I said, Kel, you're confusing your mother.
Oh, it's a promise I made Palma. It's yeah. Before you passed.
Well,
I'm sure he talked to you about it, and Kel's getting really red in the face, trying to hide embarrassment. So he's like, "Where did Welby go?" And he's gonna go head off trying to find him.
All right, DM, I want to roll an insight on this general situation to see if I can put two and two together that this is about a girl.
Sure, roll an insight.
Can I also roll? Like, do I have?
No, I can't also roll an insight.
Okay.
You can roll with advantage because that's your son.
Nice. Yeah, I got a 19. I think
22?
This is about a girl.
Oh yeah, you guys make eye contact and you're like, this is about Lola.
I literally say that aloud. I go, this is about Lola.
Kel hears that and he starts running.
I go, what does she want that's 5,000 gold?
No, I'm not the world's most masculine man, but I know what I am, and I'm glad I'm a man. And
Is he? I look over at Noctis, and I'm just like, what?
It's Ron.
hello, Layla.
Oh, it's that song by that bard, Sage. His name is the color.
Yeah. And I couldn't talk about him. It was the worst.
My parents, we really liked. When I was younger, we would listen to some of his Magic Stone recordings. I wonder whatever happened to him. He just kind of disappeared off the face of, the world one day.
I don't know, man. It was a bummer.
I know, he was so great.
Yeah. Bit of a snob, though.
Best bard of his time.
His time was like 5 years ago.
I mean, yeah, but now he's gone, so he's,
I guess
yesterday's
that's true.
news.
Yeah, fair enough.
So what would you get a girl for 5,000 gold?
Are you saying who are you talking to here, or just everybody?
Everyone left because Cal ran
Well,
off. And so did
I'm just
Welby.
asking if you're. I mean, I'm still there. I'm just checking if you were talking to Noctis or to me. Like, if you're talking to a specific person, or if
No,
you're
I'm
just
like
saying it
staring at the group, so confused. I'm like, this is about a girl. Obviously, it's Lola, but why 5,000 gold?
I know. He's buying her
Oh,
a
no.
mansion.
I was gonna say you'd have to be. It's
Maybe.
5,000 gold.
That's big. I've never
Oh,
bought
my-
anything that was 5,000 gold. I never even had that much money.
I'm just. I don't know
ideally,
what.
I think it's more fun.
I also don't know. I mean, she must have some expensive.
Is she like a mage?
No, not at all. She was like
Huh.
pretty plucky, but she didn't seem like the type of girl who would want anything. I mean, all women like fancy things according to books, but you know, she seemed more like she'd rather have a good sword than like, I don't know, a mansion.
Maybe he's trying to get her like a jewel encrusted sword then.
I don't think she'd like that. She felt like a practical girl. Maybe he's trying to get her an enchanted sword. Those can run a pretty penny.
That's true.
Can I know that it's sort of. Can I roll like insight, like trying to think of what Lola could want, like just like going on this? I'm just. Given that I grew up with her, this is on a different tack than.
Lola is like she's a firebrand and a dreamed of being a revolutionary. She didn't have material goals. She wanted to like join up with the Fletchers and fight for justice and stuff like that.
5,000 gold
Can't-
can fund a rebel army.
Maybe it's for the Fletchers, because you also know that she did send a message vicariously to Kel saying to get the Fletchers to trust him in order to find her.
I just look at Ma Kent and I go, "You're a girl. What would you like for 5,000 gold?"
Dude.
I don't. I mean, women are. I mean, I can't even think of anything that costs that much.
I've really only ever spoken to
Not
like
with
4
you.
women, and most of that has been in the last like couple of months. You're one of them, and Lola is one of them, and one of them was Abigail, and 2 more. Well, I guess that merchant counts. So there's a merchant,
My God.
the mother of my apprentice, and my apprentice, but she's like a child, so I don't think that counts.
I also talked to Paloma.
Right.
She's a woman.
Paloma is also a woman.
Also, dude, I want to. Wow. Okay, that got. This is a little sad. Here is a secret to help you. Women are just people.
Well, I've only talked to like 20 people in general outside of my family.
Fair enough.
I was 3 of them. I disguised myself sometimes.
I look at him and I just go,
He's too drunk for that to be a reliable piece of information.
I look at him and I go, knowing him, I think I know who they were.
All right.
One of them was your mother.
It was the
What?
time she told me she loved me. Knew it.
Wow. You guys are sad.
Oh,
I never knew
very-
rich people were so sad.
Oh, rich people are,
Yeah.
are more sad than you realize. They use the money to try to hide it, but in reality, they don't know how to relate to anyone other than other people who have money to hide sadness.
I've never been more grateful to be an orphan who grew up on the streets.
Hey, I mean,
At least I got friends.
you seem like a fun guy who knows how to do fun things, so... Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no one's paying to kill your
I got
family
lots of
off
friends.
either, and then pretending to be like your best friend for 35 years.
I mean, technically, somebody killed my family off. Probably.
Yeah, but like, and I like pointed Knox. I'm like, yeah, but he was paid. He was paid to do it by like the ruler of my country, and then
That's messed up.
he pretended to be my friend for 35 years. Immediately,
I
after
never
killing
pretended.
him, and I'm like, he's drunk. We can't trust what he says. You're right.
I mean, that's
It's the only time you can trust what I say.
well, that's
I push some of the rope in his mouth like a gag and was like, shoot.
Oh, my dude.
just starts doing
I
that.
forgot the tooth had just been ripped out. And I'm just like,
Oh, man. Dude.
I pour more liquor in there, and I'm like, shh.
Should we get a
Glug, glug, and then I fall asleep.
Yikes.
This is turning out to be quite the adventure for me.
I bet.
I mean,
We haven't even got to the Loot Sword Manor.
Listen, I've never really left my man.
I'm gonna guess it's not like the Loot Sword Manor.
No. It's nothing. No. It had a lot of books and boring elves.
Yeah, I mean, if there's one thing, if I were to describe Puckles in 100 ways, boring would never be one of them.
Oh, I mean, from what I've heard, the master of the Luxord Manor is quite eccentric. I think that's about all I've really heard about it.
Flamboyant.
Flamboyant, that's another word.
Uh,
So, like, he's Welby's father.
yeah.
Why isn't Welby flamboyant?
Why is it? Dude, I don't know. Are you just like your dad?
I like get this look on my face, and I just go, I hope not.
Well, there you
Although
go.
I don't
Maybe
know
Welby
well enough
hopes
to say so.
You know, I feel like Welby's in a similar boat to you then.
I just like look in the distance, and I go, man, does anyone really know their parents? And then I look at Kel, and I go, never mind. Some people do.
I love it.
Wow. Do you think he's still red like that? And I'm just pointing at this bald-headed, red beat head of a man trying to hide somewhere else across the ship, but you can't hide because his head is now a beat. And I'm just like,
well,
do you think he gets like that because he's just really, really embarrassed, or do you think it's all the beats?
Well, he wasn't like that before.
I mean,
So I think it's not the beat.
he's probably also never been bald before. Maybe the beats just help.
Maybe. I don't know, man.
I take a swig of the centaur alcohol that is Noctis's, and then I go, and then I offer some to Chess.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's a nice big swing.
He'll never notice. It's fine. I pour a little bit above Noctis's crotch, and so that way it looks like he peed himself. And then
Catches
I cap
fire.
it off, and I put it back next to him. And I'll have the unseen servant undo a few knots before I dismiss him.
All right.
The alcohol
For the
will be
rest
gone
of you
before I wake
wondering-
up because alcohol has a very low boiling point.
What?
For the rest of you wandering the ship, is there anything you guys would like to do before we have you rest for the night?
Well,
Rest
At
for the
first I
night.
thought you were saying arrested, and I was like, what?
Not pain.
I think Welby might like pray a little bit. Cause like,
Fair enough.
where the dink did these guys like? How did I get in this mess?
I think before bed, Mama Cat will offer to clean up Kel's hair since they missed so much there.
Thank you, Ma.
When she's sitting there looking at it after he sits down so she can get the right angle. does
I
she
think
see what
Mama
it
Cat
says?
has to squint a bit anyways, like to try, like, so I don't think she notices what it says. She
Jess
just
does not inform
she
her.
just yeah, she just sees that it is just like patchy, so she's just so she
I love it.
finds it, you know.
Just will let you borrow his razor set so you can do
Yes.
that.
All right, there. Much cleaner.
Like, Ma. why do you do that?
Want to do what?
Not take all the hair? I feel bad. So I told him to take all of it, and he said to give 10 for all of it, so something ain't making sense.
I don't know.
Strange one that chest is, but it's okay.
It reaches over and just like pats your cheek.
I could be like blue tomorrow, Ma. Or green. Yeah.
Who told you that?
Oh, it was for taking the hair. He said they could change my color.
They're gonna take your hair and pay you money and also change your color.
Yeah. Something like that. I'm excited.
Who said this?
Chess?
Chess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tess is hanging out, pretending he cannot hear this conversation.
I don't. You say my boy got scammed, but she's not even catching. Well, she's not catching on that it's a scam exactly. She's just like they offered to give you something and paid you for something.
He's like,
what am I missing?
He missed something here. She knows her boy. She's like, this is like that time he came back with quote unquote magic beans.
Yeah, he said a whole bunch of other stuff, but I stopped listening after he said I could change color.
Oh no.
Something about doorknobs not working, but I mean, I just ripped down Johannes's door, so I don't think that's gonna affect me very much. It's not really a problem.
Cal?
Yeah, Ma?
What are you gonna do if you wake up in the morning and you're not a different color?
Well, I'd say that he scammed me, but I still got the 10 gold, so that, I guess I just got 10 gold and I'm 10 gold closer to my promises, so I might be a little sad though, Ma.
What makes you sad? Oh, because if you don't wake up a different color?
Yeah. Because you heard that story. There's like the horse of a different color, and I went out and told Pa that I'd find it for him and we could sell it. Yeah, no, that one didn't. I couldn't ever find that. So like maybe a cowl of a different color, and we could make some easy money that way. I don't know.
So you were hoping to be a different color so that you could be a traveling show and make more money.
I mean, I don't see how else I'm going to get 5,000 gold. I don't want to charge people for helping them. That's not very heroic.
You seem like very, very specific about 5,000 gold.
Well, that's how much the dwarf told me I needed.
For...
Kells has that look on his face of I just said too much.
Yeah, she allows that does not push on that and goes, well, whatever it is, it's a very specific. You got a lofty goal there.
Yep. 5,000 gold. I got 1,000. Not 1,000. I wish I had 1,000. I keep counting it, and I lose count after 27. So I got somewhere up there, maybe 28, 29, 52. I don't know. I got something.
Well, we'll have to go over it. Maybe we can go over it and see if we can find anything else for you to... Other ways for you. We could keep an eye out.
Sounds good.
I hear sometimes they'll post things in towns or... people asking, for services.
Yeah.
Like people like, like how we always, when someone helps out, we give them, we're neighborly. We give them a gift. Usually with us, that's beets, since that's, people like
Oh, yeah.
beets. We have them, but some people who don't have beets like to give. Sometimes they'll do it with gold or things. So you can, if people are offering, it's not rude to accept a gift.
Okay.
So
Okay.
just like pats your cheek again. You doing all right?
Oh, I think I'm doing pretty good, actually, Ma. That's tension seems a little bit less, People seem to be feeling a little better, so that was kind of my goal for a little while, and I think it's worked. We're off to help Welby.
Mm-hmm.
Life is good.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad to hear it. Well, I'm gonna go. Hang on. Oh yeah, we're sorry, out of character. We're resting. We're on the barge for the night.
Yep.
Okay, I was just making sure before I didn't say like I go to bed in the middle of the day.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go turn in. Like Patsy on the cheek again when. That we can talk more in the morning if you have more ideas that you want to run by.
Sounds good, Mom.
And she goes, but she takes a detour over to Chess. So I hope I'm not prying into any details, but Cal thinks he's gonna wake up a different color, and I know that that kind of thing can happen, but I don't know. I don't.
Well, he's probably no, he won't because I haven't. There's no mushroom circles here. I can't deliver the hair yet, so definitely not in the morning. It's a possibility at some point. We were trying to warn him so that he knows what could happen once the Fae have his hair.
Right.
He seemed to be jazzed about it.
Right. Can I I pause for a minute and then I'm tempted. What kind of things might happen with that?
Well, it just kind of depends on if. I mean, I'm just giving the hair to my patron, and she's not one of the more, sadistic ones or anything, or I wouldn't have made a deal with her, or at least I wouldn't be spreading deals to other people like this, hopefully. But, if she's bored or something, she might get up to a little trouble, which is where the whole color changing and doorknobs and stuff, the Fae can just do weird stuff. We were trying to warn him of the possibilities that he could get a Fae curse and that hair can be used in spells to find him or scry on him or read his mind, stuff like that.
Just going along with it, and then kind of pauses at those last bits. I'm thinking.
He didn't have a problem with it.
Right.
Oh. I mean, same deal for the tooth.
Mm-hmm. How much did you pay him again?
10 gold.
Mama Cat is gonna reach in and pull out 10 gold and.
Oh.
Is he in danger?
Are you trying to buy his hair back?
I'm considering it. It depends on
That's
if it seems like dangerous or.
It can be. Look, every dealing with the Fae has an element of risk. They can be really unpredictable. Like, I mean, I like my patron, and I think she's pretty nice, and she hasn't done me dirty or anything, but she's still Fae, so like there's an element of risk to it. That's why I wouldn't let your friend over there give me his wisdom tooth. That's like way too dangerous.
Right.
Hair isn't as powerful as teeth, but it does like it can be used longer because you can, especially if I this much hair.
Mm-hmm. It's but it's just like whimsy and stuff, or
It might be, but it might be dangerous. It's you don't know until it happens.
Mama kind of sits for a minute, like wants to let her son make these mistakes, but also like she just saw basically her son in a pit 2 years ago. She's
That's fair.
How much to buy it back?
Make a persuasion check.
Is there any bonus for a mother's love?
Oh,
Ooh, no.
She gets to roll a persuasion
that's.
check. The chest is like, look, I mean, I understand your concern. It's 10 gold, it's 10 gold, so I'll give it back for the 10 gold. And we'll be square.
All right. We'll hand over the 10 gold.
He hands you the bag of hair.
I'll just put it. Yeah, she puts it in her bag of holding, so nobody's gonna come across a bag of hair.
I won't mention this to him if you don't want to.
Appreciate it.
Good thing.
Is there anything that would change his color?
I cannot do that.
No, I gotcha. But if he seemed pretty keen on the idea, if it came up in the future, is there a way to do that without risking?
Noctis wakes up and he goes, "There's certain medications with silver in it that can turn your skin blue," and then falls back to sleep.
Don't do that. There's magical ways to change the color of your skin. I don't have those spells, but like it's a thing. Probably potions for it. Probably just dye yourself if you want it temporarily.
Well, that's fair. Appreciate it. And do I remember because we've been traveling a little bit, right? With Chess. Has Chess eaten any of the beets available, or has Chess seemed like averse to beets?
He's eaten what has been given. He hasn't like gorged himself on beets or anything, but he's not like turned them down or refused them.
All right.
He seems pretty beet neutral.
All right. I think she also like passes over like just a jar of beets, like you don't have to, well, just like as it's what I got, sort of a deal of just thanks again, hands him the jar of beets, and I won't know whether they're eaten or not, but
well, thank you. I mean, the nice thing about pickled goods is they keep a long time, so in a pinch I'll have something to eat.
Thanks again. And then she will actually go to bed. And whatever we have set up on are there like, how is the sleeping arrangement on the barge? Is this?
It's kind of that like the tables and benches get pushed to the side and everyone has a place on the floor to sleep. This is not high end. This is a barge.
Gotcha. Okay. Mama Cat goes and You fix out a spot.
They're like, you're paying to be able to camp on this thing, essentially.
Yes.
Welby will park himself to help Beatrice not roll around. If that makes sense.
Beatrice is using you as a pillow.
Yep.
And she wraps a little leaf around you as a blanket.
She thinks you're dirty. No, I'm just kidding. No.
All right. Everyone can go ahead and... Oh.
Sorry, I was letting everyone do their thing. I'm gonna go off by myself, like whether I have to fly up out of the way or something. I'm going to message the prince on the message stone. And I'm gonna be like, I know the messages have been sporadic and confusing. My bad. No extra news on mission, but future answers upcoming. And he'll just leave it at that.
Okay. Yeah, there's a pause for a moment, then you get the response is, understood. Thanks, and safe travels.
And then,
That's all you get.
yeah, right after he had done that, he would have probably tried to go find Kel after Ma Kent finished with him. And he'd be like, all right, reading lessons. We haven't started those yet.
Oh, I thought you had forgotten.
No, we've just been very busy with things. So, and I'll pull out an alphabet I have written down on a sheet of paper. Actually, I will have probably taken like 2 sheets of paper. One would be like, you know, like when you're in kindergarten and you're learning to write.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got like the line sheets next to like very pretty whatever script, and then you have to like copy the letter a bunch of times.
Right.
We're starting with that.
Sweet.
So that's probably what we'll do for as long as you allow it.
He'll do it until he needs 4 hours of sleep. So.
Right, same. And we'll just do that.
You guys have about 2 more days on this barge, so you can get through a bit of reading and writing practice.
Yeah, sweet.
During that time.
Yep, and we'll find a place away from people so that, you know, that way Kel feels comfortable.
Sure thing.
Thank you for doing this, Johannes. I know you've been through a lot, and I'm sorry about that.
No worries.
I just-
Everyone deserves to be able to read and write and all the things that come with that. And get back to you shaped that letter wrong. Do it again. And I'll use my quill and I'll erase the paper again and I'll go back again.
Love it.
Hella's probably broken 3 quills
Oh no my
just
quill,
from like pressing too hard.
I just want you to know my quill is magical. So that's impossible.
It repairs
Oh.
after you do that.
Like
Wonderful.
it just keeps reappearing, the ink changes color, all sorts of stuff, and then at the end I can erase the sheet with it and I go, do it again. We're gonna get this perfect. What I don't tell
Yes,
you
sir.
is that once you finally get it all within the way I like it, I'm gonna leave it and you'll just have a sheet to see your progress. But for now,
Aww.
we're good.
All right. And is there anything else you guys want to do specifically over the next 2 days as you guys travel towards the islands?
I think Noctis is doing much. He's recovering.
I would probably be asking more questions about my father.
Sure.
And maybe more questions about the family in general. Like, any advice on how to handle or address my parent? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?
On one of these days, you and Chess are chatting. Chess has you guys over by the side of the cloud barge, and he's like throwing seeds to these birds that are flying along the side or catching them midair. Like, here, you try. I mean, I can tell you what I know about the family. I mean, I guess I know them better than you. Oof. Sorry.
Well, I've been in isolation of sorts.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess you've vicariously met Laszlo now.
I'm not. Well, at least per writing, yeah.
Yeah. He's a lot different from your dad. He's kind of serious, but I think he's just really trying to save face, you know.
Mm.
He's not like mean or anything, but he's a little stressed out usually. This is actually, he seemed slightly less stressed out last I saw him, which was an interesting thing. He's nice enough. He's actually, wait, how old are you?
I'm
That moment you have to go and check your notes, your backstory notes.
Coral had me check earlier. This is Welby trying to decide.
Oh, this is I see.
I'm 18.
Oh. Well, yeah, you guys are about the same age. Ooh.
Why did I imagine Welby as a middle-aged man? This changes everything.
No. While that changes everything, scale it to half orc.
Yeah, he's a full adult half orc. Not middle aged though. Yeah. You and Laszlo are about the same age.
Word.
Yeah. As far as your dad's wife, I don't know what exactly. Lady Euphemia. She's also of the stressed out variety, but understandable considering who she's married to. She's nice.
Welby will ask how it is spelled.
Yeah. Whoa. It helps if I can spell it. Yeah, that's right. Almost got
awesome.
it. I just kept putting my hands on the keyboard and spelling nonsense. So, Lady Euphemia is nice. You know, she's. Yeah. I didn't interact with her as much. Only a couple times. Oh yeah. You do have a sister too, I guess.
Oh.
Laszlo has a half sister at the manor.
Oh.
She got the wings.
Ah.
Half elf.
Ah.
So she's still little. She's pretty cool.
Okay.
But yeah,
okay.
things are always a little awkward, but you know, everybody kind of they've learned to live with it.
I suppose one must.
Yeah,
If you're
she's a little
around.
younger than you. She's like, what is she now? Like 16?
Huh?
I think.
That's like elf baby, right?
Well, she's a half elf, but yeah, she's like 16. So. It's cool though. I think you'll like her.
The more I learn, the more awkward this gets. But I do feel like I need to get some of the awkward out in a safer space.
Look, man, they invited you there. It's it's not like you're showing up uninvited or unannounced.
Fair. Yeah, Welby is just playing with his ring in his hand on his finger, just like twisting it.
I mean, for her part, from what I know at least, the lady Euphemia never seems to like been mean to or resentful of your sister, Bridget. As far as I know. They don't seem to have like they don't seem particularly close, but they don't seem hostile. So that's a good sign, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm interested to see why they need my help.
They said it was a family matter.
I suppose.
Look, man, I don't know. Again, I'm not great at secrets, so they did not want to tell me until you guys were there. If it was sensitive information, so
Fair enough.
I think I'm good at some things. But I am a notorious gossip, so
I suppose we'll see when we get there. And
you'll do great.
I'm kind of like feeling brave and feeling scared by turns.
Yeah, that's fair. I can't even imagine if I found out I had some crazy lost family I was gonna meet. I probably would just change my name and go to the other side of the world. I think I'd be too freaked out.
My name is my name, though, so.
That's fair. Just
Well,
giving it away.
I might drop the last name just a little bit for reasons.
Yeah, no, that's also fair.
It's almost like going around with the name of Peter Peasant.
Yeah, a little bit, man.
Now I feel sad for this imaginary Peter.
But he's not real. Don't spend too much sorrow on him. I mean, yeah, I'm sorry I can't give you more information. It's like I work for the family occasionally because I've got,
Right.
my
You must have
skills, but I'm
plenty
not
of.
like a close friend or anything.
Right. You're a. I don't know the word.
The bird is the word.
What is the opposite of client?
Employer.
Yeah, that word. Yes.
Oh, what?
Employer. That sounds right. They're one of your many employers around here.
Yeah.
That's a big
Essentially.
word.
There is.
We didn't really learn much business words back at home.
Well, hopefully they don't need you for a business problem.
I would not be suited for that. And I would hope that they know how to put square pegs in square holes and round pegs in round holes, metaphorically speaking.
Here's open.
Although I had one of those toys where you could just fit the round peg into the square hole, and that was confusing and it felt wrong, but it could fit, and now I'm confusing myself even further.
You're confusing me, man.
I
But
I'm going to go take a nap. Thank you for the information.
by midday tomorrow, we'll be meeting your family, and you won't have to be anxious about it anymore because it'll be happening.
Great. I
good
am
night.
going to nap and try to hold my lunch.
Good luck, man.
And Wobby will leave. I'll
Just
just
keep
like
throwing seeds at birds.
he'll like curl up against Beatrice and just like sleep.
All right. Anything else before we arrive at the islands?
Just to clarify, are we heading towards the correct island? Because there are multiple floating islands.
It's true. This barge is going to make a stop at the island, at the Lobelia Island, which is where Lute Sword Manor is.
All right.
That was one thing that Chess checked for when he found the barge for y'all. All right. Anyone else?
I'm just learning.
Learning to read, learning to write.
I'm just teaching. And I'm assuming not, actually. I'm not going to even ask about whether the cat comes back. The longer I think about it, the more I'm like, probably not for a hot minute.
Not for a hot minute. You guys are pretty far away at this point, and on a barge traveling. Yeah.
I won't worry about that. So yeah, we're just traveling. This is how many days travel? 2, 3?
Yeah.
2 days
Mama can't want to check in on Noctis once in a while since, he seems medical attention, and I'm like, I've had the best luck so far, and probably try and find someone to help with the swelling in his mouth.
When I'm not teaching Kel, I'm gonna take one of these days to take Noctis aside for a heart-to-heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Noctis, what are you doing?
Recovering.
Mm-hmm. Good. Do you still have that centaur cider?
Yes, and I'll pull it out. Actually, I'll have it. Does the barge have like windows in some of the quarters?
We don't have quarters.
It's
We're on
open
deck,
air.
my
You're
man.
on a big platform.
Okay, I would have like a burlap sack that I keep the alcohol in, but like I keep it wet so that the wind keeps it really, really cold, so I can like put it up to my face when like to ease the pain.
That's smart.
That's a good call. Yeah.
But I pull it out of there, and I also pull out like 2 little, probably like camping mugs or whatever, 10 little cups. And pour us each a little bit.
It's gonna be like I'll take the first shot and I'll go, well, I wanted to talk to you, and then after saying that, I'll immediately go for like 2 more shots, and I'm like, I see why they call it liquid courage.
It removes your inhibitions.
Sure. Listen, things may have gotten off to a rocky point for us. You know, the whole family murder thing kind of, it feels like a big deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Takes another shot. So, question. Did my uncle ever do anything horrible that you can think of before, the whole situation?
I honestly didn't know a whole lot about him, if I'm being completely honest.
Okay, cool. Was it part of your mission to stay in our household?
No, I was supposed to report back immediately.
Okay. why did you not?
A little bit was what I kind of said before, but after the job, it was strange to me because he wasn't a military target, like I had dealt with before, and I kind of got a little bit curious. In all honesty, I had hoped that he was some sort of horrible person, and that's why they had sent me after him.
Pretty sure it's because technically he was a political dissident.
I'm sure of that too. Now, at least. And going through some of the things that he had on him at the time, it became increasingly obvious to me that besides being just a dissident, he was a normal person.
Cool. One last question. Were we truly friends?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you'll see that he's been like writing in his book the entire time, like check marks essentially on different sides of the page. You can't really see what, but if you were like looking over his shoulder, it would be like just like bullet point questions and then like yes, no, whatever. So his weight is up and just goes, okay. I shut the book and I say, okay. Mm-hmm. I think my uncle would have told me, and then I like stopped and I said, I know my uncle would have told me that I need to forgive you. But that is very difficult. So I've come up with a solution. Would you like to know it?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm gonna roll for an unarmed attack, DM.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Oh.
punch him in the face with my 0 strength modifier.
As I see it winding up, I just ask, not on the same side as the tooth?
It's very much on the same side as the tooth. I think it's just a D20 because I don't have anything. It's
Yeah,
10.
I think
That's
it just like barely nudges it. Still hurts because you just got a tooth removed there, but it does not do any damage.
Let's go. How.
okay. I think that means I can forgive you now. So, starting tomorrow, we will be friends again. But for now, I will go not be angry about this in the same way any longer.
Okay.
I will also apologize. I got rid of all the Noctis snacks. They are all gone. They're just sitting in a pile on my bedroom, on the bed in my bedroom, in the manse in the city. So there are no Noctis treats. And I'll just
A single tear.
turn around and I'll go back to teaching Cal. That's it.
I love it. Okay. On that second day, around midday is when the barge comes alongside of one of these islands. You guys have gotten Beatrice hooked up to the cart again and navigated to the exit ramp so you guys can leave and head up to Loot Sword Manor.
Yay.
Jesse's like, all right, everybody excited to find out what the job is?
Yeah.
You just turn towards Welby and see what his reaction is.
Welby has polished his armor, and then like thrown some dirt on it, and then polished it again, and then he is anxious and trying to steel himself up.
We'll go up behind Welby, seeing his anxiety, and I'll just go, listen. Don't worry about it. You are a good man from what I have experienced thus far. You don't have to worry about the things that anyone might think of you. Especially not this guy. Also, if you need liquor, there is plenty. It gives courage. And I'll just like, I'll go to walk away and realize we haven't quite landed, and so I'm just awkwardly like 3 steps ahead of him, like, I did not time this right. And I say that just quietly under my breath, but loud enough to be heard.
Great. We're off to a great start, everybody. This is awesome.
I do not have a high charisma score. In a meta way of speaking.
So, as we walk up to it, like at first, Welby is walking kind of like Ida Tenka does from My Hero Academia.
Real stiff.
And like he'll like slowly start loosening up as you guys go up the drive.
Nice.
Yeah.
Chess is fully sitting in the cart, just hanging out on the way up there. He's like, my job's almost done. I got this in the bag. Awesome. You guys head up the hill because the sort of landing area of this floating island is the lower point of the island, as if the island itself is a hill floating in the air. So you're heading up around the edges of this island where does seem to be some kind of farmland. You can't really tell exactly what they're farming here. It doesn't seem to be food. It seems to be some kind of exotic crop that is the main product of this island. Possibly some kind of magic component or fey shenanigan type plant. Unless you get close enough to investigate, you don't know. As you guys head up towards Loot Sword Manor, which is surrounded by the sort of fence walls. It doesn't have proper defense walls because also this is like a floating island. The defense is that it's a floating island. This gate is like decorative. It is like a sculpture, like it's just wrought iron vines and flowers that are painted and enchanted to, as you pass through the gates, it does smell like you're passing through an archway of flowers, even though they are all made of this metal that it has been sculpted out of. And Chess hops out of the cart as you guys approach, says, we should probably leave. No offense, Beatrice, but we should probably leave you in the cart over here when we go inside.
Is it like what looks like a good patch for her to sit in?
Yeah, there's some good dirt out here.
I'm just gonna look at Aegis to see if he's gonna chat up with her, and if he does or doesn't, Welby will continue walking down the path.
You guys assume that Welby is going to be taking somewhat of the lead on this, or am I incorrect in that?
Mm-hmm.
No,
yeah, that's fair.
I think Noctis should take the lead in this random. No, I think we're better off letting Welby lead.
Isn't Welby the charisma one, or is that Kel?
No.
Well, this is Welby's family, so I was checking to see if he wanted to go in front or hide in the back.
Yes, I am. I am in front.
Let's go, Welby.
Okay.
Welby, I think this time I'll be the one who doesn't talk.
Oh, okay. Yes. Makes sense.
That's a good call. It'd be weird if he didn't talk. As you guys approach the front doors, they open and you are greeted by 3 figures. 2 of them are very, very small, as 2 of them are sprites. And the other is a rather average height, half-elf girl with large butterfly-type wings. And the middle figure, who's a younger looking guy, the sprite, says, welcome. Hey, hi. Welby.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. I'm Laszlo.
Hello, Laszlo.
Thanks for coming. I know this is sudden and you know, not exactly what anybody planned on doing.
I did not expect this either.
This is my mother, Euphemia. She nods.
I'll bow.
And Bridget, she's our sister.
I'll bow again, because yes, politeness.
So who are your friends?
Yes. This is May Kent. This is her. This is her son, Kel. And I don't have any practice saying this, but this one wishes to be known as Blanco, and this one wishes to be known as, I can't quite pronounce what he wanted it to be, but Aegis.
Yes, that's perfect.
Aegis. Great. Okay. Cool.
Lovely to meet you. And Mama Kent hands over a jar of beets, or like offers a jar of beets.
The jar of beets is larger than Laszlo, so Bridget takes it. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks. What is that?
Beets?
I'll kind of mouth
Hey.
to them. She gives them to everyone. Don't worry.
Well, thank you. So you guys are. What's the situation here? I'm just wondering if your friends are interested in helping out. It might be. I mean, if you guys have some skills, that might be useful.
They do have skills. The one known as Aegis is a magic user. I think wizard is the right term for it. And this guy is sneaky. And this guy is strong. And
I'm a lady.
She's the common sense.
Everybody needs one of those.
Yeah.
Mama Kent just kind of like, has an expression on her face like, oh, is that what I'm perceived as? Okay.
Right. So.
And you guys know chess, so.
Yes, we know Chess. I hired Chess for this, so he needs no introduction.
Right, I'm just checking boxes.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Dad isn't here, by the way.
I gathered.
Is kind of a little bit trapped in a curse. He's cursed. Literally this time, and not just because he has no self-control. Yeah. The thing is, I don't know, Mom, do you want to be here for this? She's just like, you know what? I'm gonna excuse myself. I hope. No, please don't. I'm not trying to be rude, but
I'm just going to bow.
Not your fault. I don't blame any of you. She's looking at Welby and Bridget, and she's like, it's just a lot. I'm gonna go.
I am taking, I am absorbing the features of the woman who is not my mother. And
you guys can discuss this.
Yeah. I'm looking at her and my sister and just okay, this is family-ish.
But the moment it feels like we're able to resume the conversation about what exactly is going on, I'm just like, what type of curse? Is he trapped in a gem? Is he trapped in an alternate, in a different plane? Is he unable to do? He said trapped in a curse. Is he like one of those things where his
Yeah.
body's here but his soul isn't?
Well, we're not entirely sure. I think he's trapped in a gem or some other kind of stasis. The thing is, we know a little bit about the curse that has been it's appropriately spiteful, I would say. To break it, we need all of his children present.
Specific, a specific quality.
So,
And then I look
Very targeted.
I just go, wait a second. From what I gather, from just from the short journey here, and I look from Welby to his sister, and I go, how many children does he have?
there's 3 more.
Confirmed only 3 more?
We hope.
Okay.
We hope that this is everybody. We're the oldest 3 here, is the other thing.
Oh.
Welby and I are the oldest.
I look at Welby and I just go, aren't you like 18?
Yeah, we're 18.
I'm
like 2 months older than him.
Mm-hmm.
I know. It is what it is, man.
Are the other 3 going to come willingly, or is this going to be like a bad
They're
news?
here.
Okay.
But they're just not they're in another room. They're kind of young, so
all children have to be gathered. But what I feel like there's something missing from this.
Here's the thing. Dad was having an affair again. This time it was with somebody who really retaliate. And so she cursed him. And then she left. She went to the Feywilds to hang out. So he is trapped on her island. Until we get all of his kids present to wherever he is. Which she left all her security measures intact, which is super convenient.
So
others like I'm look, man, I'm a politician, okay? Like my training is all political and like managerial.
So we need someone to infiltrate then.
Infiltrate who?
The island.
Well,
and get the defenses.
No, she took her people with her.
So she's
big mad. She took all her people to the Feywild with her.
So, I just would like to clarify something. Would you? This sounds like a rather powerful Fey. Who exactly is this?
Titania.
I was really hoping that wasn't what you were going to say because of the way you made it sound. Sounded exactly.
Even I know.
The Fairy Queen Titania.
Welby will just bland.
But then you said the Fairy Queen Titania.
Yeah, it's bad. She was summering on her island here. Anyway, oh my gosh. Hey, look. Maybe this time he'll learn his lesson. I'm not holding my breath, but not too happy.
The Lady Titania isn't paired with anyone officially, is she?
Not at the moment.
Okay, so no extra other people angry.
Probably, as long as none of her exes are mad, but that is Dad's problem, hopefully.
Right. Second question.
Yeah.
Per the Lady Euphemia, does she want him back?
We need to get him back. We can't just leave him there.
Okay.
At the very least, we can't just leave him there. We can figure out what to do once we get him back. Look, I'm considering.
What are your two plans? Because as far as I can tell, I'm mostly outside of this equation for afters.
Look, I'm going to try and get him to abdicate his title to me when he gets back.
Mm.
I'm already doing his job, so I might as well. After that, hopefully his problems stay his problems.
And you?
Huh?
Bridget.
Oh. I'll probably stay here. I mean, I grew up here. Sorry, was that insensitive?
No, I don't know how to feel right now. I tried to learn as much as possible to get all the awkward out before, but
it's so much more awkward than you can ever prepare for.
Yeah. Hi. I'll just hold out fist bump.
Hi. She gives you a fist bump. Nice to meet you. I wish it was under better circumstances. Literally, any other circumstances would probably be better. Like if we were meeting because we were at his funeral, I think that'd be better.
That would be something. That would be something. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, my plan is to probably stay here and help Laszlo with everything. The others are kind of, I mean, the youngest one, Sherry's only 7, so she's not going to be doing any questing. We'll just keep her safe until we need everybody present for curse breaking. And the others are 14 and 11. So we kind of didn't want them in the whole big they are not nearly as tactful as the rest of us, and we're doing so great. Sherry might be traumatized right now, so.
Right. Well, this is weirdly less embarrassing than Dad popping in at 3 a.m. to give me the birds and bees talk, so there is that scale.
Ugh. Yeah. Can you imagine having to live with him?
I can only see that through weirdly rosy and not rosy glasses. If that makes sense.
No, but that's fair. You guys look pretty equipped for questing, though, so that's a good sign.
Yes.
Get him back. We're hoping for the trapped in a gem option, and he's not just floating in a stasis field. Those are harder to move.
Yeah.
That would be. Yeah, Really, he had to go for. Wolby has some very naughty thoughts right now.
Oh, because the go big comment? Yeah.
Yes. How
My mind is innocent.
he's also looking at how tall Bridget is and extrapolating from that to whoever her mother might have been. And he's double checking that theory.
Bridget, you feel like she might have an idea what you're thinking. She puts a hand on your shoulder. She's like, just wait till you see the others.
Oh.
We all have to live with this.
Well, I'm concerned it's hereditary, and well, I'm enjoying it, but
Laszlo is like face palming. He's like, if it's hereditary, I didn't inherit it. All right, we're moving on.
that's totally fine. Whatever you're into is whatever you're into.
I said we're moving on. And I'm older. So.
Yes. Okay. If you want it to be, I look. We're already talking about awkward things, so I just thought we could be awkward. But okay, no. How soon do you want to go?
You guys just got here. I don't want to. Let's have dinner. We can all meet each other at least. The kids. They're curious. You know, I think it'd be nice to have a non-hostile family dinner.
Right. Okay. How to be a. I've never considered
they
how.
have their parents with them because they're kids.
Oh.
They have their moms with them. They have their moms with them. That's one of the reasons Mom is day drinking right now. So.
Oh. Hey. Question that I've never really thought of before, but I can only ask you, Laszlo, because you're the.
Is this a question you want to ask in front of all your friends?
Actually, no problem.
Okay.
He sleeps naked in front of us. He doesn't care. He has no shame.
How do you be a cool brother? Because I want to make a good impression. Or actually, maybe I should ask you this, Bridget.
I was gonna say I haven't met any brothers until very recently. Bridget has.
Yeah.
She's like, just like, don't be a jerk. You know? I don't know, man. Like,
that seems basic. I was going for cool, but
They do cool magic. They love that.
None of the magic that I've been granted is necessarily cool.
All magic is cool in some way. I mean,
well, it's not flashy.
I don't know. What can you do that's cool? Can you like do a handstand? Can you do handstand push-ups? Those are cool.
I can definitely try feats of strength. That one I'm probably more. That's more in my wheelhouse. What
also,
is
money? But that's more Laszlo's thing.
Yes.
I'll go what she thinks. It's because I'm in charge of the financial state of this house.
I get the weird feeling that you are better at it than some.
There's a reason I'm in charge of it. I'm 18 for crying out loud.
Yeah.
I'm a sprite. I should be a baby still. Anyway.
Is your father particularly old, or is he also youthful?
He's pretty young. So, like, okay. Technically, this is like real young adulthood stuff for him.
And, for... no, I'm not going to ask that question right now, because I don't know how to put the words together.
Look, I'm not, like, actually a baby. I'm 18, maturity-wise, too, comparable to, like, humans and other humanoids. I just wouldn't be normally expected to, like,
run a house.
Be responsible.
Right. Okay.
But somebody had to, so here I am.
Yes. And I feel like my tongue is going to betray me soon, so let's have food so I can stuff my face and not say things.
We'll have food and then we'll figure out the plan for rescuing our idiot of a dad.
Yay.
He looks over at the winged ones with you and he's like, I'm sorry if you guys are going to be offended by this disrespect we're going to show him, but just be prepared. We're going to show so much disrespect.
Oh, no, that's perfectly fine. I'm not really...
Just disrespect to your father? I mean, that's fine. Or...
Yeah, specifically to him.
Oh, that's fine.
Not to Tanya. I think she reacted appropriately, personally.
I mean, he and I both come from noble houses. I think we have a little bit of an understanding of how it goes.
Plus, it sounds like she was philandering with him, so I kind of want to hear this
Also
whole
true.
story.
Oh, I don't, but that's because it's my dad, so that's fine. I guess ask her if you ever meet her. Or don't, if you want to live.
No, I was going to say
I want
really
to live.
wouldn't. She seemed to like him to an extent based on the circumstances, and she still cursed him. I would rather not.
He's very charming until he gets bored.
Well,
He
I'm
got
not
bored
charming.
with Titania.
Hmm?
Hang on. So here's my question. So he was with Titania, and then he has since cheated on her with another woman.
I think he was. I'm not sure if he was cheating on her with somebody else. I guess, is cheating on her even the right word? Can you cheat on your affair partner?
Technically,
I don't
I
think
think
you can.
philandering is still philandering regardless, but yes.
I mean, it's also the circumstances in which he, spoke to her initially. Like, if he came across as being single and then she found out that he's not single, then that's. I mean, I don't know if that's cheating, but it would
I would
certainly
not be
feel like
surprised
cheating.
if he pretended to be someone else, because it's not like we're a super famous house or anything. So, like,
Right.
it would have been pretty easy for him to. Oh my! I hope she's not pregnant. I'm not gonna think about that.
I
Okay.
lean in and whisper to Johannes, I want to be the godfather. And then I lean into Welby and say the same thing because I realized I said it to the wrong person.
Okay, we will wrap up here for the night in the Loot Sword Manor, and we'll begin next time heading into the